Let's go line by line. So I go each paragraph one by one, and then I give my opinion. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting for years, especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terrorism, to have a nuclear weapon because they have one thing in common: low IQs. So first of all, those people who got him elected, now they are low IQs. What does it make of MAGA? Those people who got influenced by these low IQs to vote for Trump, they are double low IQ. If these people are two-digit IQ, probably MAGAs who voted for Trump because of them, they are one-digit IQ. And the reason that I'm saying is because I don't care how he wants to twist it that he won't landslide. The reason Trump won, everyone knows that, even himself, was because of the coalition. Some people cared about the MAGA, some people cared about the groceries, some people cared about the end of genocide in Gaza. So many people voted because everyone wanted something, and Trump promised them all. And on top of all of them, there were prominent figures who really moved so many needles in that election. And so if they're low IQ, it means all of your voters who voted for you because of them, they're stupid. You might say, well, they didn't vote for me because of them, then why entire your campaigns were around them? You were using them. So if they were losers, low IQs, why were you wasting your time in your campaigns, always spend time with them? So one lie. I mean, Trump breathes lie. Because they are so low IQ. The are stupid people, they know it, their family know it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past, look at their record, they don't have what it takes. So when he's bringing their past to attack them, just remember Trump, 3 times he went bankrupt. So if we're gonna go talking about the past, Trump 3 times went bankrupt, and besides all of those allegations that about Epstein is about him, about his past. At least nobody's assuming Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, they were on Epstein files. At least we know that for sure. So if we are talking about the past, let's talk about everyone's past. They have all been thrown off the television. So you used to call these, no, still you do on this truth, on this tweet, that you say, oh, well, fake news, establishment, fake news, they're against me. So if they're fake news and they're bad, so it's a good thing they got thrown off from the TV because they were not liars, they were not fake. That's another contradiction. And nobody invited, nobody cares about them. Yeah, of course nobody's like, exactly. That's the whole point. The reason that these people are so popular because they are different than establishment. So you are making our point. And they said they were troublemakers. Trump is master of troublemakers. So I thought being crazy, like going full hard, not playing games with the establishment was a good thing. Right now he says if you are against establishment television, then you're a troublemaker. I thought that was a good thing, being outsider. Necessary for some free and cheap publicity. If you look how famous these people are, they don't need your publicity. And without you, still they would be who they are. Because your career started 2015 when you started your campaign, when you were going down the elevator for your election. Before you, still they were famous. So it's not like entire their career was based on you. Because of third-rate podcast. Third-rate podcast, that's fine. Okay, they are third-rate. Who are the second? Who are the first? Mark Levin? I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo says something, I love it. He says, numbers don't lie. Compare if Mark Levin, because always he's advocating, he's promoting Mark Levin show. Everyone go and watch the Mark Levin show. So if Mark Levin is number one, why is his numbers, the views, they're like 1/10 of these people? And they say for some clicks, nobody talk about them. Everyone talks about them. Nobody talks about them. The reason, like, just look at the views, and that's enough. You don't need to know if people are talking about them, how many people are watching them. Okay. And then he says, I would have won presidential election. So he's denying like they have any effect on him winning landslide, MAGA. And he said, CNN gave me 100% approval rating. But in the end of this tweet, this long letter, he called CNN fake news. How can you rely on number stats from CNN to say, oh, according to CNN, I'm doing good? And then later you say, what's it called? Oh, yeah. They always be now fake news CNN, the failing New York. So fake news CNN. If it is fake news, then the 100% approval rating should be fake too. Which one is it? CNN is fake, then 100% approval rating is fake too. And I keep going. Tucker Carlson didn't finish the college. It's not a bad thing. So if people go to the college and say the whole fight was about like, oh, mostly liberals are from like they have academic degree, but doesn't mean they know more than us. Most of the fight with liberals was just because you have a degree doesn't make you smarter. Now if you don't have a degree, you are stupid. Like now he's taking liberal side, and then he goes through like. He was broken and he has never been the same. He's actually way better than when he was in the Fox News. Megyn Kelly asked question 2015. But if it was very wrong, she did you dirty, she did you wrong, why did you have so many interview afterward? Like, if you think she betrayed you, she backstabbed you, she did you wrong, so why are you very nice to her all this time? And then crazy Candace Owens says she first lady of Friends is not a man, she's more, and I hope she wins the lawsuit. So she's taking one French citizen over the American for one. For two, if that's the case, why did you call Candace Owens and ask her to not publish the series about the first lady of France, that she's a man? And if you really thought she lost her mind, then you would have let her do what she did. But maybe because Macron called you to call her, and then so it makes it like maybe she's not entirely wrong. I don't know, but if she was full of crap, you wouldn't have given her a call to ask her to drop the show. And then bankrupt Alex Jones. Alex Jones paid so much price for defending you, and this is what you respond. Actually, all of them aside, only for Alex Jones. For Alex Jones, it shows Trump will betray you. Trump will backstab you. No matter how much nobody has dedicated entire his reputation, his campaign, sacrificed it for Trump than Alex Jones. And this is how he's treating Alex Jones to bring the Sandy Hook. Yeah, well, he went to the court and now he's paying fine. That's fine. But to attack him again after like, it has nothing to do with the Sandy Hook thing. It's about you broke your promises. And then goes to the CNN and fake news. Oh, now they are asking questions from the. No, CNN is not teaming up with Tucker Carlson. CNN hasn't had interview. Yeah, that was recently 2-3 interview with the MTJ, but none with Candace, Megyn, and Tucker Carlson. So is or with Alex Jones. So it's not like now they are giving them publicity because I haven't seen any interview. If you have, let me know. Drop in the comment below. And then it says MAGA is me, everyone is with me, I'm the best, da 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 da, and then attacks MTJ, and then says just because I don't answer their call. Listen, if you don't have time to answer the phone, let's say he's right. Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, they keep calling and he doesn't respond. Then how did you have time to talk with Laura Loomer to brag about that? Did you like how I attacked Iran, sneak attack Iran? How did you have time to listen to a stupid Mark Levin show, the radio? Which one is it? If you're so busy doing good stuff, then you wouldn't have time for Mark Levin. But also, it's not the case. Like, yes, every time Tucker Carlson calls Trump, it's just to say, hey, please call it off. Don't go to the war. It is against your campaign promises. And then it says, oh, we are hottest country. I'm doing the right thing. We don't let them to have nuclear. This is very dumb. This nuclear weapon is very dumb. 18 intelligence of United States, altogether, they said that there is no evidence to show that Iran even was pursuing getting nuclear bomb, let alone having it. Having it is one, achieving is one, like having intention. They said since 2003 that Khamenei, the late supreme leader of Iran, issued a fatwa that is haram, it's against religion to make a nuclear weapon. They never even pursued that. They never even went through that. They even didn't approach that. So which one is that? Trump's got and Trump's feeling, or Laura Loomer, Mark Levin's feeling is more valid than 18 intelligence of United States. They all said that no, Iran is not making nuclear bomb. And then when you listen, forget about Iran propaganda, they're lying and stuff. Omanis, who were mediator between them, Omanis, they said Iran was willing to give all the 400 kilogram enriched uranium, 60% enriched uranium. Leader, this Omani says, this is not Iran said, oh, you are saying that to just act like you are innocent. Omani said Iran offered that, which was crazy. So they were willing to give up even way, way more than what they gave up for the Obama. That's interesting. I think that's the end. That's the end for the MAGA. and he broke all the bridges. But I understand, like in the beginning, Candace Owens said 25th Amendment, we have to invoke 25th Amendment. Megyn Kelly said, Trump, shut up with your tweets, which is very offensive, talking about us sending people to the Stone Age, destroying whole civilization in one night, which is nuclear bomb. And Tucker Carlson say, how dare you talk like that in the Easter. Alex Jones says we have to impeach Trump as well, 25th Amendment. Yeah, I understand. They said that first. But it wasn't like out of blue, out of nowhere. They just say, oh, we are bored, out of boredom, they attack Trump. It was because they kept saying, Trump, don't do that, don't do that. He did that. Then what are they supposed to do? Because also they have personal credibility. They have personal reputation. They have reputation outside of the MAGA. People trust them because they believe like these people care about America. And if they always take it for the team, just like what liberals did, then what's the difference between them and Democrats? To say, oh, if Trump does that, we better quiet and just take it for the team and just accept that. No, that's not what we should do. If we are America first, we have to speak. That's the whole point of First Amendment. That's what makes America unique, because people can think their opinion. And I'm telling you, not Candace, but Megyn Kelly, Tucker, and Alex Jones, not even MTG half the way through. These people, they rarely were quiet, and they were so patient with Trump for last 1 year and a half, last 15 months, last 16 months. So it's not like Trump made one mistake and that was the end. They started to backstab him or betray. No, none of them. They were quiet, they were patient, they were understanding, but they saw that nothing is getting fixed. You know, for example, in the beginning they were saying, yeah, it seems like he is not doing what he promised, but it is, look at the bigger picture, look at the bigger scale. Or they say that trust the plan. So there is a plan. It seems like he's not doing, but in the end of the day, when the goal is achieved, you see, oh, actually it was aligned with those MAGA promises. Or for example, they say it's a 5D chess. It's making people think, look in that way, and then he does something opposite. And we gave benefit of that, to be fair, for 15 months, and nothing, not only wasn't changing, it wasn't even going back on track. It was just getting further and further. Like day by day, he is sounding more like liberals and Democrats and radical left. That's the craziest part. So it's not like, oh, he had some month doing some stuff, different journey than he promised, but he went back on track and then continued pursued like what he promised. Just imagine, there is the Hispanic girl from the Republican thing. She wants to give amnesty to illegal immigrants. That's exactly what we were afraid of Democrats going to do. Like we say, if Kamala wins, she's going to give amnesty. Now Trump is doing that, and Trump is endorsing. That's for one. For two, do you remember for the Saving America Act, Save America Act and stuff? The fifth one on the bill was, okay, kids can have trans surgery with the parents' permission. Then he removed when everyone was against that. Another one, he said, I'm going to go easy on deportation. Why? Because people don't like it. Those people didn't like it. They didn't vote for you. Why do you care? We voted for you. You had to do what we asked you to do. So you care about your haters feeling more than your voters? And you know that in midterms still you need our support? Yeah, of course, you don't need to get re-elected in 2028, but still you need midterm. You need us for the midterm. So this is crazy. Like, you cared about liberals feeling more than your voters. So on every turn, we MAGA were the last people. So there are some dumb boomers, Fox News viewers. If whatever Trump does, they're going to say, hooray, Trump did that, so it is America first. Like, whatever Trump. If Trump tomorrow says he's atheist, MAGA going to say, oh, maybe there is no God. This is how stupid these people are. We have on the left as well. There were boomers and dumb people on the left. Whatever the establishment said, they were taking as it is. They were taking for the team, and so we have on the other side. But those people didn't get you elected. We did. Independent did. We nationalists did. I am America only. Some people are America first. Some people, they say, well, I just want to have money for grocery and gas. Some people voted for Gaza. Some people voted for Ukraine, Russia to be finished. Anyone voted for something. And all of us, we are unhappy. All of us. Nobody is happy. All of us are unhappy. Upset and pissed. And he cannot care less. By MAGA, he means Mark Levin. You know what is the average age of Fox News watcher? Viewers, like more than 68. The average age is 68. Some people are 80. Some people are 75 or something. These people are MAGA. Like, if Mark Levin, Douglas Murray, he's not even American, Ben Shapiro, if all these people are MAGA, then I guess I'm not MAGA. If Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, Thomas Massey, if these people are not MAGA, then I'm not MAGA. And he's doing that, and I think that's the end, because They already gave so many passes to Trump. Alex Jones did, Tucker Carlson did, Megyn Kelly did. But this was the last one. Like, how many campaign promises do you gonna break? No wall, no deportation, no border wall, no deportation, no tariffs, no bringing jobs back, no more affordable housing, no creating jobs, no nothing other than not letting illegals coming from now since he got to the office. Other than that, we haven't got anything. Like, if Kamala was, other than the border, if Kamala was the president, other than letting more illegals come in, that would be no different. I haven't seen any America First to say, oh, this is what I voted for. Nothing. So we gave you so many passes, and we are something like, it is indistinguishable from George Bush administration, from Obama, even all the credits to Obama and Biden. Anthony Blinken said that they tried to do the trick that they did to Trump to us as well, but we didn't listen. They said, we're going to attack with or without you. You can come, it's up to you. And we said, okay, we are not coming. So they didn't attack. All Trump had to do to say, oh, I'm not going to join you, and they wouldn't. But unless he had to, because of Epstein files. You know what is crazy? The moment, 24 hours after the ceasefire, 2 week ceasefire, then this time Pakistan was the mediator, 24 hours after the ceasefire was in place, Melania Trump came and said, we have to go through Epstein files. You know what, it gets even more interesting when you remember 24 hours or 48 hours before the 12 days war, this is exactly what Elon Musk said. Elon Musk said, Epstein file, it should be released. Trump is not releasing because he's there. And 48 hours later, 12 days war with Iran. And after that, you know, before the war with Iran started, just on February, 28th February, 1 month before, like in middle of January, Trump was supposed to attack as well. Last moment he called it off. The moment he called it off, the Epstein files again were on. You see, like, whenever we are in the war, we don't hear anything about Epstein. The moment the war is off, all of them, they come out. And right now, the moment the ceasefire started, now Melania is talking about the Epstein files. And so some people, they say she knows that what is coming, so she just wants to come out clean to say, oh, I was the first. It's because after that, if she says that, you say, yeah, you are saying right now. Or that's why, like, she's saying it's better to come out right now and talk about that before they release the rest to say, oh, it wasn't me. I'm saying 48 hours before the 12 days war, Elon Musk said that. The war happened. The war was off, then the Epstein files, 3 million documents were released. And then we were going to the war in middle of the January. Trump last moment called it off. Again, the Epstein news went back up on the news, on the public. Everyone was talking about that, and they were about to release more. And again, America attacked, joined with Israel, and then nothing about the Epstein files. And again, 24 hours after the ceasefire, now Melania is coming back talking about the Epstein files. So, I mean, it's not coincidence. It's not, guys. It's just literally, it's in front of our eyes. It's blackmail operation, Epstein operation. So for that reason, he's attacking them for asking him to not go to war. Let's play devil advocate, shall we? He's attacking his supporters because they are asking him, hey, you promised to not go to the war. And you did, so we are criticizing you. So he's attacking them back to say, hey, you guys don't know what you're talking about, you're a bunch of losers. But it doesn't fix the thing. So you keep doing that, and you keep continuing the war forever. There is no end to it. So let's play this 5D chess, right? Okay. So Trump says, let them be pissed at me. I attack them, so they go back, and I continue the war, and I make a good deal, and say to Israel, hey, listen, no Epstein file release. I did what you asked me. Okay, leave me alone. Let me go back to my base. And now I will call Tucker. I will call Candace and say, hey, listen, can we, like, you know, squash the beef and then get back together and be the bestie together? And they would say, yeah, okay, like, still, if you, I mean, I don't think they're gonna accept that. If right now they're talking about the 25th Amendment, it means it's already done. The bridge is already broken, just like the bridge that Trump attacked, like bombed on Tehran, Karachi. That was a big bridge, the biggest bridge on the in the Middle East. Just like that bridge that Trump attacked, the bomb, I think the bridge between the America First and MAGA is bombed just like that, just like what Trump did to the bridge in Tehran. So there's no going back from here. That's the end. Like, they were kind of like Tucker attacking indirectly. Trump responded back to Alex Jones or Candace, and they went back. But it wasn't like that. This is end. This is divorce. This is not the couples have fight on the weekend. This is divorce thing. They're filing divorce. That's I'm looking at the divorce file. So let's say he wanted to do 5 ditches. So okay, I do what Israel wants me to do, and I will tell them, okay, listen, I listened to you, I did what you wanted, so leave me alone, let me go back to my base and then fix my relationship with them, and then be like repair the damage for my reputation, for my relationship with my base. And Israel say, okay, you gave me what I wanted, okay, you're free to go. That's not the case. Already, the previous prime minister of Israel says the Turkey is the new Iran. After the Iran, we go after Turkey. They already are saying what is on the menu after Iran. That's not end of the story. So you think by attacking Iran they would burn Epstein files? You are mistaken, man. You are very, very mistaken. You are dead wrong. After that, they say, well, we release Epstein file if you don't go after people who criticize Israel. We release Epstein file if you don't help us to, because one of the reasons they are saying America is considering to leave the NATO, it's actually Israel welcomes that. So then America doesn't need to attack Israel, because Turkey is member of NATO, and if NATO country is attacked, America has to defend, so America has to attack Israel. So first America has to leave NATO so Israel could attack Turkey without being attacked by America. So actually they like that. But I'm saying, like, after that, after Iran, let's say Israel got what it wanted. After that, okay, now you have to go with Turkey with us. They never finish, no matter how much you try to be nice to these Israelis. It's never enough. So if you think they would leave you alone after me, first of all, already you are done. You will be impeached. Not only Democrats going to take over the Congress, but also House of Representatives, but also the Senate as well. You will be impeached. If you had any chance was right now to do anything, unless you can do mafia thing, I cannot go into detail, and then make sure before he uses his card, burn his card. What can he do if he's in the jail? You get what I'm saying? So do something, instead of just keep attacking your base, attack Netanyahu before he could attack you. So then there would be no problem. So you would need to confront your base. The whole reason that you are betraying us is because of Israel. Epstein file, I don't know, like the tariffs, continue war with Ukraine. Because every time that Putin, with the good faith, he comes to the discussion 24 hours after the discussion with United States, NATO start to attack and try to attempt to assassinate Putin. So Putin said, okay, so I'm going to attack you back. So they want the war to continue. The thing about the Trump is how long you're going to play that game. How long? He's saying, oh, they will come back to me if I want to. So he's saying, like, later maybe I'll come back to you, but right now I have to attack you. But I'm telling you, they are not going to come back to you for first. For second, if your reputation is destroyed national-wide, then what can you fix? People are already going bankrupt. People are going to remember for the midterm. And after midterm, even if you wanted to do MAGA thing, you couldn't, because they wouldn't allow you. It's now or never. But now you say, well, if I do MAGA thing, I don't go to the war, they're going to release the Epstein file. Then do something behind the stage to get rid of them. First of all, I say you have to release all the files. I don't care if you are in it or not. But for your own sake, this is not going to save you, because they're going to come after one demand. Do you remember first was what? Iraq, then was Syria, then was... Do you remember first 2 months that he got into office, 2025? He started bombing campaign on Yemen for 6 weeks. Out of nowhere. Israel said that. Or when he said that in 24 hours I'm gonna bring the ceasefire, he didn't. Again, genocide on Gaza continued afterward. So man, I'm saying right now, it's just gonna get worse, and he destroyed that. And actually it's kind of scary, because Trump is on the edge, MAGA is on the edge, America first is on the edge, and Israel is on the edge. Whole world has had enough with Israel. So Israel cannot do what it had been doing for the last 3 years. So Israel has to make something big. I hope they don't do another false flag stuff. False flag, something happened to Netanyahu, something happened to Trump, something happened to MAGA. Something big is about to happen, because these are colliding. Like, they're gonna confront. Like, you can only do it for so long. Prevent this confrontation. This means the first hit. Eventually, something big is about to happen, and unfortunately, I think it's not gonna be great. Whatever it is, it's going to be dangerous and scary. And we shouldn't have been here in the first place.